The New York City, New York City has a new mayor, and within hours of taking the oath of office, Israel's foreign ministry officially accused Zohran Mamdani of anti-Semitism on his very first day. Before we get to more Mamdani's actual policy platform for the people of New York, give us your 2 cents, Cenk.
Yeah, so Israel can F off. I'm not interested in their opinions on the mayor of New York, and they have a racist policy that they're insisting on. We're gonna tell you about it in a second. And I love that Mamdani went and told them to pound sand.
Hello, folks, and welcome back. Buckle up because we're diving headfirst into a political circus that's got more twists and turns than a California highway project. We've got a brand new mayor in New York City, and before he can even find the coffee machine in his new office, the international alarm bells are ringing louder than a fire truck in the middle of Times Square. The accusation? Anti-Semitism. On day one. Can you believe that audacity? This isn't just a political skirmish. It's a full-blown ideological battle, and our hosts are here to not pull any punches. Now, I'm all about free speech and believe in calling it spade a spade. But when a foreign government starts dictating who can and cannot be mayor in an American city, well, that's where I draw the line. It's like your nosy neighbor telling you how to organize your sock drawer. Completely out of line and none of their business. The idea that we should tailor our domestic policies to satisfy overseas interests is, frankly, un-American. We elect our leaders to represent us, the citizens, not to kowtow to foreign ministries. And when those foreign ministries start slinging accusations like anti-Semitism, the minute a new mayor takes a stance they don't like, it smells less like genuine concern and more like political strong-arming. Let's see how our hosts react to the immediate international pressure cooker. This is going to be good, so let's get at it.
Yeah, that's great. He's sticking to, the things that got him elected, what the mandate is. The attack stems from Mamdani's immediate revocation of several executive orders issued by his predecessor, one Eric Adams. As we said, he did it immediately, posted it on the mayor's official website. We're talking about the scrapping of policies that prevented city officials from pursuing divestment or sanctions against Israel, the removal of the IHRA definition of anti-Semitism, which is a definition critics say has been weaponized to silence legitimate criticism of government policy. Israel's foreign ministry called it, quote, anti-Semitic gasoline on an open fire. Now, that's the quote, end quote. Mamdani has repeatedly clarified that his criticism is rooted simply in human rights, his commitment to the dignity of all New Yorkers, including the Jewish community he repeatedly pledged to protect during his swearing in. He even quipped during the ceremony, quote, where else could a Muslim kid like me grow up eating bagels and lox every Sunday? Yet, Heritage Minister in Israel, Amichai Eliyahu, has gone so far as to attack Mamdani's own Jewish supporters, claiming they have, quote, raised their hands in support of anti-Semitism in the heart of America. And there's more. In addition to international pressure, we also have domestic bigotry on full display again from the likes of Senator Tommy Tuberville. After learning that Mamdani, the first Muslim mayor in New York City history, chose to be sworn in with his hand on the Quran, Tuberville took to X to declare the enemy is inside the gates. This is a sitting U.S. senator currently running for governor of Alabama, calling the democratically elected mayor of the largest city in America the enemy. Why? Simply because of his faith. Tuberville didn't stop there. He recently called Islam a cult, claimed New York will be completely Muslim in a few years. So here we are, day one of the new administration in America's most populated city. And instead of discussing how to enact the things Mamdani won on, universal free childcare, free buses, taxes on corporations to fund the public good, the narrative is being forcefully shifted to an international defense of Israel policy and racist fear-mongering about the Quran. Expected, Cenk, but the fact that it's happened so soon and with such purpose.
Yeah, so not at all surprising. So first of all, Israel makes a statement about New York's mayor. And like, okay, what do you think of San Antonio's mayor? Oh, right, I don't care at all what you think. Who cares? But did the Filipino president make a statement about Cleveland's mayor? Why would we care? Go away, go to your own country. Please leave us alone. Secondly, the IHRA definition of anti-Semitism is a joke and it's total trash. And what it says is if you criticize Israel, that's the equivalent of anti-Semitism. So you should be canceled and everyone should hate you and your life should be ruined. Oh, okay, I'll accept that definition of anti-Semitism. No, I won't. That's a stupid definition. It's purposely done to harass anyone who criticizes Israel. They say criticizing Zionism is anti-Semitic. Wait, Zionism is a supporting an ethno-state. So wait, am I allowed to not criticize any ethno-state? Like, and they say, oh no, it's okay. If there's a Muslim ethno-state, you should despise it. If there's a Christian ethno-state, that's terrible. If there's a Jewish ethno-state, that's awesome. And if you don't say that's awesome, you're an anti-Semite and you should lose your job. Okay, well, you guys are morons and liars, so I'm not interested in your stupid opinion. So IHRA is a fraudulent organization with a fraudulent definition that's meant to actually drive more bigotry and racism towards Muslims and has nothing to do with protecting Jewish people. It has everything to do with protecting the sick government of Israel. Okay, so now that I've made that clear, we can move on to BDS. So boycott, divestment, and sanction. They say, how dare you? And Mamdani points out, wait, look, this is an unconstitutional law to begin with. You're telling Americans to shut up and you're not allowed to criticize Israel. And if you do, we're gonna take away your government contracts. Already wildly unconstitutional. Secondly, it applies to no other country. So you can criticize or boycott or sanction Peru or Mongolia or New Zealand, no one minds. If you do it about Israel, that's illegal. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's not how our government works. That's not how our constitution works. I know in Israel, they love discrimination. They love thuggish behavior where they cancel anyone that doesn't bow down to the Israelis. But this is not Israel, this is America. In America, we believe in freedom, including freedom of speech, and equality. I know the Israelis hate the idea of equality. They're like, the Palestinians should be occupied. 5.5 million people. No, they should be our slaves forever. We're never gonna free them. And they haven't earned their freedom, as Alan Dershowitz says. And they say, you have to agree with our racism. If you don't agree with our racism, you're a bigot. What? No. Every one of these Israel First people are deeply racist bigots. And I love that Mamdani got rid of their trash laws that were trying to intimidate, not Muslims. They're trying to intimidate the average American, including a lot of Jewish Americans in New York. And that's why they attack Jews first. Israel is attacking Jewish people in New York going, you're all anti-Semites. You're now going to be on our hit list and we're gonna bring our thugs to intimidate you, you stupid Jews. You know that Israel's better than Jewish people and more important than Jewish people. Bow your head. No, they're not going to. I love those Jewish Americans who are saying, no, this isn't, even if I love Israel, no, we're not gonna trash our First Amendment on behalf of another country. So Mamdani is being as pro-America, as America first as any mayor in the country. If you have a corrupt, dirty governor or mayor working for Israel that passed these BDS laws trying to take away your First Amendment rights, understand that there are different governments, bitch. They're America last, and they're purposely passing an illegal, unconstitutional law so that you are forced to bow your head to a foreign government. Mamdani is saying, no, I'm for America, and we're not going to do that, and we're going to love and protect our Constitution. So that's super clear. He kept one thing, which was the commission to study anti-Semitism. If those commissions actually studied anti-Semitism, I would support them. 9 out of 10 times, the whole purpose of the commission is to say, oh, that guy was against Israel. Make sure that he can't get a government job, he can't get a government contract, make sure that you intimidate his family and try to ruin his life in every imaginable way, right? So usually it has nothing to do with anti-Semitism, but I understand you don't want to get rid of a commission on studying anti-Semitism, and there is some anti-Semitism. So if you make the commission do its actual work, no problem at all. I want to protect everybody from every religion. I want to protect Americans, no matter what their religion is. And so lastly on Tuberville, the enemy within. Okay, well, look, again, if you said it about any other religion, let's pick Judaism out of a hat. If a US senator said, the enemy Jews are within the gates, we have to do something about the Jews, everybody would say, okay, censure, he should obviously step down immediately. And you would all concede. There isn't a single person watching who wouldn't concede that would be the #1 issue in America. Like everyone would be talking about it. Imagine if a Democratic senator said the Jewish enemies inside the gates. Over. That person's career is over. It's 24/7, news cycle, congressional hearings. We have to give Israel more money. You say it about Muslim Americans, everybody's like, who cares? It's not an issue at all. No one in mainstream media cares. And it's a zero issue. They don't care at all. So don't tell me that our government and our media doesn't work for Israel. It's obvious they do. It's the most obvious thing in the world. Sharon.
Whoa, hold your horses. Did you hear that? The double standard is so thick you could cut it with a butter knife. Our host just laid it bare. Imagine for 1 second if a US senator, a sitting US senator, called Jewish Americans the enemy inside the gates. What would happen? The world would collectively lose its mind, and rightfully so. The senator's career would be over faster than a politician promised before an election. But when it's about Muslim Americans, suddenly, crickets. The mainstream media shrugs, the political establishment yawns, and everyone moves on like it's just another Tuesday. It's a blatant, glaring example of selective outrage, and it's absolutely infuriating. Where's the consistency? Where's the moral compass that supposedly guides our public discourse? This isn't about protecting one group over another. It's about applying the same standards to everyone. If you're going to condemn bigotry against one faith, you better condemn it against all faiths. Anything less is hypocrisy, pure and simple. And it reveals a deeply troubling truth about who truly pulls the strings in our media and political landscape. It's not about principles. It's about power and who benefits from the narrative. And if you think otherwise, you're either not paying attention or you're part of the problem.
Yeah, we're gonna take a quick social break, but before we go, I just love him. He's young, his policies are clear, he's standing on them firmly, but I wonder if, we know so many young people support him, young Jewish people support Mamdani. Can they support him enough, insulate him enough in order to give his policies, his administration, just a chance to get some things done? Or is the onslaught gonna, because this is just the beginning. These are just words and calls to activate. But I just wonder if, there's never been this in New York before. And I wonder if there'll be an opportunity for him to at least, try some things.
Yeah, look, last thing I'll say on it is, no, Israel First is going to attack New York in every way possible. They're going to try to make sure that the city itself fails while Mamdani is mayor, so they can go, aha, you see the dirty Muslim ruined your city. Everybody get back to bowing and kneeling for Israel. So New York, I'm sorry, but get ready for an attack from propaganda, economic, in every way from the Israelis, because they're so deeply racist. They can't stand the idea of a Muslim having any power anywhere, let alone in America, let alone in New York, and bigoted, racist, whatever you want to call them. And then on top of that, they can't stand the idea that an American politician wouldn't kneel to Israel. To them, that is an unimaginable thought. So they will attack not just Mamdani, but the city of New York in every way they can to try to ruin Mamdani's term. And so if you're Jewish, Muslim, Christian, whatever you are in New York, brace for impact. Israel's coming to get you.
Yeah, I worry, and I shouldn't say this, and I know we have to go, and I feel like I'm already kind of getting an inkling of it, just sampling mainstream media and cable news, that those who should be firmly with him and against this kind of bigotry. Some Black leaders are already, seem to me, have been gotten to, and their support eroded, or at least taken out of the game. I mean, I
100%.
shouldn't say it, but this is what I'm hearing, seeing, and feeling, that they've already been, not all, but some key Black leaders and support angles have been swooped away.
Oh, 100%. Are you kidding me? The Israel First is so strong in this country. Republican leaders, Democratic leaders, Black leaders, you name it, it doesn't matter.
And there it is, folks, the mic drop moment. Our host just pulled back the curtain on the political wizard behind the curtain, and it's not pretty. This isn't some fringe conspiracy theory. It's an open secret for anyone who's been paying attention. The Israel First lobby has, according to our host, bought a significant chunk of our media and our politicians. Think about that for a second. We're talking about elected officials, people who swore an oath to protect this country, allegedly taking their marching orders from a foreign interest. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? It means that when you see a politician, a pundit, or a news anchor attacking someone like Mayor Mamdani, it might not be because of policy or even about genuine conviction. It might be about money. It might be about alliances that have nothing to do with the American people they're supposed to serve. It's like a puppet show where you can see the string, but the audience is too distracted by the flashing movements to really notice who's pulling them. This isn't just about one mayor or one city. It's about the integrity of our entire political system. When foreign influence can allegedly dictate our domestic discourse and silence dissenting voices, we've got some serious problems, folks. It's time to wake up, demand transparency, and remember who our leaders are truly supposed to be working for. Us, the citizens of the United States of America, not some special interest group, and certainly not a foreign government.
Latino leaders, I can track for you, show you pundits, African-American pundits, African-American politicians, and how much money they've gotten their entire careers from AIPAC or the Israeli lobby. So that when there's a situation like this, they go, hey, all right, hey, person, let's leave it at that. It's your now job to get out on TV and attack the Muslim guy, attack this guy, attack that guy. And if Israel is being racist or bigoted, you're to say that their opponents are racist and bigoted and confuse people enough so that they leave the issue. And that is the job of the dogs who take money from Israel. And it has nothing to do with race, and it doesn't even have anything to do with parties. Israel First has bought a tremendous percentage of our media and our politicians, and they all work for Israel. So if you see someone attacking Mamdani on economic issues, that's normal. If you see someone attacking Mamdani because he's Muslim, or that he doesn't kiss Israel's ass enough, or he's anti-Semitic, that's a bitch for Israel. 99 out of 100 times.
Whew, what a ride. We've just peeled back the layers on some serious, uncomfortable truths about power, influence, and the state of our political discourse. From international pressure on day one to the glaring double standards in our media, it's clear that the battles being fought in New York City are just a microcosm of larger ideological wars. This isn't just about one mayor. It's about the principles of free speech, national sovereignty, and who truly holds the reins of power in America. So tell me, what do you think? Are our politicians truly working for us, or are they out there for other alliances? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more unfiltered, no-holds-barred political commentary. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single moment of truth-telling. We need your support to keep bringing these vital conversations to the forefront. Until next time, stay vigilant, stay informed, and keep fighting for what's right.